why are diabetics all grouped together? It's an issue. And, being asked, well, what does it look like? Well, I told you. But we'll have to discuss it. It's a little dark still out here this morning. I apologize. But we'll get better as we go along. We'll be right back. So, I had some blisters form after wearing socks, my compression socks, and they, it got a little problematic. My doctor supplied or wrote a prescription for Fusidin, and you know what? That should be the end of it. But no, I get a call from home health, and it's like, well, you are a diabetic. Well, yes, but I can tell when things are infected. I'm on the ball about these things. And just being told, oh, well, you're a diabetic. No, you have to, oh, no, because you're a diabetic. You have to do this. No, because you're a diabetic. What's the point in asking? It's like a diabetic can have no recourse whatsoever. Well, this nurse, I'll say it was a nurse, asked me how my legs were, and they can't put any wound dressing on because you're a diabetic. And I said, they're fine, they're drying up. But what does she do? Oh, well, you've got to go check. It's like, I told you exactly what it is. I don't need to be looked upon that, you're lying to me. So I have to get it checked. I have never given her reason. People know what it's like. And how I know what it looks like when it's red. I know what it looks like when it's infected. But you know what? You really just come and you put on my socks. That's really all you do. And I know I have good circulation. But, I'm not allowed to voice an opinion. I just got to go, oh, yes, come out. I can't tell. I'm sorry. I'm just a little upset with this. That they're in a constant, well, you know what? I'm going to have to check. I'm going to have to see. You're going to have to come let me see it. Well, you know what? Maybe there's a reason why I'm not letting you see it. That I am upset with being treated like a juvenile. I'm sorry, but you know what? They just assume that because I'm a diabetic, that I don't know anything about my own health care. But yet, if it was them, Oh no, oh, I've been trained. Oh God, maybe I've been trained too. It's just, I want to make a point clear here, and whether whether you have it for a couple of years or you haven't, it's important to note that you do have a voice. And I just really do not feel the need for every 5 minutes. Oh, well, why do you phone? Why do you bother even calling if you're going to have your little spies come out and take a look? And I'm sure they're going to say something along the lines, oh, well, you should be glad that people are interested. Why can't people, you've asked a question, and if you ask someone a question and they give you an answer, you just don't say, oh, well, we better get our little spies out there. Having diabetes, actually this Friday, the 7th, will be 40 years. Do you think I'm able to tell? Oh, well, you know what's important. Yes, I know it's important. Are you just upset that you're out of the loop? It's like, oh, you don't know anything, so we're going to catch you at something. I don't think home health, and really all you're doing, home health, is you're putting on my socks and some cream. That's all you're really doing. I do not need to be told, oh, well, because you're diabetic, I know everything. And, I'm going to write my case manager today. I'm going to have a voice. Because just because I am a diabetic, if I say something's okay, I know if there's red areas, if it's streaks are coming up, it's kind of like, oh, well, we have to catch them at something. Well, no, you don't. And, it's like, well, you're not you're diabetic, and everything, the world will stop because my legs are looking damn good. They're a little red, but they've been red since I got out of the hospital. It's like, give it a rest. I am kind of really perturbed that, they can't believe what you said. And okay, maybe you guys do deal with people who are suffering a little bit from dementia, or can't tell the difference. But just because you put them on, if I was able to put them on, I wouldn't have to worry about this. But because you do it, it's like I have totally no say in whatsoever in my health. You asked me yesterday what the legs looked like, and why did you feel that you needed to send, and I'm going to say it, your health spies. I was going to say the health Gestapo, but it wasn't really the health Gestapo. I shouldn't be upset with St. Elizabeth. But so say, oh yes, almighty Nursey, you know the best, and I know nothing. I received this email that I'm supposed to check your legs. And you know what? It really... If I say no, that you're not welcome to take a look, you're not welcome to take a look, and you're not welcome to send your spies out to take a look. I know my legs. I know what condition my legs are in. If you're wanting people to sit there and hide and not tell you anything, well, you're certainly going about it the right way. I was like, well, you don't need to get upset. Well, of course I need to be. I'm just supposed to sit there and take whatever. I'm just supposed to sit there and be, oh, thank goodness you're there because I know nothing. And it's kind of like, well, you can't cut your own toenails because you're a diabetic. It's like, enough is enough. And I do know my body. I do know the signs of an infection. And if there's any sort, I get it checked out. But it's like, oh, I don't want to get anyone in trouble. It's because, well, home health, we don't all bow down to the almighty home health. I apologize that I just constantly have to go over it and over it again. But well, why don't you send an ambulance for me and take me off so I can be tied down so you can do whatever you want? If it was constantly an issue, I would have told you. But, we have to, we have a mandate. We have to check. Well, maybe I won't wear the socks at all then. And they'll be, oh no, you're not wearing the socks. I need to come out and take a look. You're not under home health for, I don't know, I am just so perturbed. You know, if you've asked me a question, I say they're fine, they're dried up. You know, don't go behind our back. Oh well, I've got to find out. You know, I've got to make sure that they're not lying. Well, I'm not. And I hate the insinuation that I am. You called. I told you exactly, and that I know what an infection looks like. But, you know, you have to, you know, you're the powers that be, and that if there's an issue, I know when I have to go see my doctor. But, you know, you need to be able to catch me at doing something wrong. But people need some leeway. Just because I can't put on my own socks, I can't be able to treat you know, I'm not able to do anything. And I think I'm gonna go back, give Nico, hopefully have some power left on my iPad, and write my healthcare professional. Or not professional, but, you know, you have to be, and it's not like that this infection has anything to do with it. But, you know, it's sort of like, well, you know, you can't tell that when you can wear your socks, when you can't. You know, you can. I know the treatment. It doesn't take a brain scientist to figure it out. I saw my doctor. She offered something. It's not like I just said, excuse me, sorry, that, oh well. So, what I'm really trying to say is, if you're anywhere in your healthcare, if you're not happy about something, you need to let it be known. And you need to speak up until you're listened to. And, you know, sorry, car moving. But just, oh well, we know better than you. Because you're a diabetic, you have to jump through all these hoops. And no. And I'm not going to be playing those games. It's going to be that easy, that simple. And I think we should have rights as well. And it's kind of like, well, you know, you're just the patient. You know, it's like you say anything and you get told off with. And I have my own rights. I know what my legs need to look like. So, I've told you exactly what they look like. But you know, it's like everyone's got to be behind me. Oh, well. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.